Welcome to this video on AP World History Modern. We will be covering the networks of exchange, focusing on the foundations of global connectivity during the period from circa 1200 to 1450. The big idea of this unit is the transition from regional societies to interconnected regions. Exchange of goods, religions, technologies, and people reached unprecedented levels across Afro-Eurasia. The Silk Roads were an overland network linking East Asia, Central Asia, the Middle East, and Europe. Trade was driven by elite demand for luxury goods like silk and porcelain. The rise of caravanserai and Mongol stability reduced risk for merchants, facilitating the exchange of spices, metals, and the spread of Islam. The Mongol Empire was the largest contiguous land empire in history, establishing the Pax Mongolica. Their military might, featuring horse archers, contributed to this stability. The Pax Mongolica increased safety for trade across Eurasia, accelerating the diffusion of technologies like gunpowder and printing westward. Their legacy is a blend of destructive conquests and unprecedented connectivity. The Indian Ocean Network was the world's largest maritime network until the 15th century. Reliable travel was enabled by predictable monsoon wind systems. Key hubs included the Swahili coast, Gujarat, and Malacca. This network facilitated the trade of bulk goods like textiles and timber, alongside the spread of Islam and Swahili culture. The trans-Saharan routes linked North and West Africa via desert caravan networks. The camel saddle was an enabling technology. Key trade included West African gold for Saharan salt. The Mali Empire, notably under Mansa Musa, strengthened states, and Timbuktu grew as a center of Islam and scholarship. Cultural consequences included religious diffusion, particularly the expansion of Islam and the blending of traditions, known as syncretism. New technologies, such as the magnetic compass and astrolabe, revolutionized navigation. Travel literature by figures like Marco Polo and Ibn Battuta also increased curiosity about distant lands. Environmental impacts involved agricultural exchange, like the diffusion of champa rice to China and bananas to Africa, leading to population growth and land use changes. Conversely, trade routes served as pathways for pathogen spread, including the Black Death, causing population decline and social upheaval in Eurasia. Comparing the exchanges reveals commonalities. They were driven by demand for foreign goods and political stability. All led to urbanization in major trading cities, the rise of powerful merchant elites, and the expansion of slavery. These networks laid the foundation for the post-1450 global maritime trade system. While sharing similarities, these networks differed in geography, transport, and key goods. For example, the Silk Roads were overland with horses and focused on silk, while the Trans-Saharan utilized camels in the desert for gold and salt. In conclusion, Unit 2 represents a transitional era where regional systems became highly interconnected zones. This period set the stage for post-1450 global integration through oceanic exploration.